jeans zipped up today. I am wearing jeans that I had before I was pregnant. When I got married about 6 years ago, I was super skinny. I was rowing at the time, and also I was trying to save money for the wedding, so I basically just didn't eat very much for a while. It took about a year, and then I got pregnant after we got married, and I thought, well, my body knows what it wants, you know, my body knows what to do. I'll just eat whatever I feel like, because that clearly is my body telling me you need these things. Oh, but my body's stupid. It's stupid. I didn't need to eat profiteroles. I didn't need to eat all that junk. Oh my gosh. So I gave birth to Frankie. He had to come out eventually, you know. And I thought, oh, I've read everywhere that, you know, you just give it a bit of time and the weight just falls off of you. So you give birth and you look down, expecting to see this beautiful figure come back to you. Oh my gosh. Okay, for the first few days, you definitely look like I looked 6 months pregnant. I looked just gross. And then I thought, well, okay, they say your uterus is still like really huge after you give birth to the baby, and it takes a little while, up to 6 weeks, for it to slowly contract down to its original size, like tiny. So I waited. Okay, it got a bit flatter, but jiggly, gross. So I worked really hard, and I did lose some weight after about 8 months. And then I got pregnant again. And then I had John. And then when John was about 9 months old, I got pregnant with Anna. And then I had her. And I tried to be careful-ish during her pregnancy. But she was a baby that she drank twice as much milk as she needed, and then she'd throw up half of it. So I was so hungry because I was having to produce double the amount of milk that I needed for my boys. And I would sometimes, during the first 6 months of her life, actually not sometimes, virtually every day, I would, within an hour or so of eating a huge breakfast, I would be shaking and obsessed with the idea of eating as many cookies and cakes as I could, because I needed the energy so badly. Right, so that's where we're at. Anna is now 9 months old. She started calming down with, you know, and my appetite started to calm down about 2 to 3 months ago. Now in the last month, we haven't had much money. You remember my giant grocery haul I did a month ago? Well, I haven't really gone shopping very much ever since then, and we've been rolling lower on food. And not before that, I wouldn't buy it in my groceries, but virtually every day on the way back from dropping my kids off at daycare, I would get myself a pastry. And this time I couldn't afford to waste the money on it. And so basically, I haven't been eating any junk food. I've just been eating fruit and veg from the garden, and I've been eating meat and a tiny bit of milk with my coffee, and that is it. And guess what? Ta-da! I am in my pre-pregnancy jeans. There's still some jiggle to go. I've not backed down to my pre-pregnancy weight. God, no way. But I do feel pretty good about it. I don't feel quite so disgusted with myself. And so now I get to wear normal clothes, kind of. And so there you have it. What is the secret to losing weight after you've had a baby? Oh, I guess there's two. First of all, wait for your baby to be on solids and your appetite will calm down, if you were like me with this one. Secondly though, be poor. If you can't afford sweets and cakes, you won't put on weight. So, sorry, that's kind of a crappy way to say how to lose weight, but it's not like I've been going to the gym. I don't even go for walks, really. I just haven't been eating junk food for the last month. And I don't know how much I've lost. I really avoid getting on the scales. I don't want to know because I get obsessed with it and I get upset about it. But all I know is that the jeans zipped up today. And yes, I do feel like a turkey stuffed in with, baker's twine, but they're still zipped up, still buttoned up, and they haven't broken yet. So there you have it. Losing pregnancy weight. I'm getting there. As long as I don't get pregnant again right away. Thanks. Please subscribe to my channel. So, take care. Bye.